Hey, what do you got here?
The biggest collection of pawn shop movie posters you'll ever see. All of them one of a kind.
Pawn shop movies.
Yeah.
This is cool.
Someone should make a movie about us, Rick.
No one's gonna want to see us.
Came down to the pawn shop today to sell my vintage pawn movie posters. I lost my wedding ring, and I told my wife I'd sell some posters and buy a new ring, a nicer ring. So here I am.
Damn, this one's huge.
It's called Unclaimed Goods. It was written by the guy who wrote Zorro a few years later.
Nice.
This one's a French poster for an American film. It's a $5 baby.
Cool. And pawn ticket 210. Now, what's the other one? Pawn shop politics. That's cool. In old silent movies, it was just as common for someone to walk into a pawn shop as it is for someone to walk into a bank today. Believe it or not, up until the 1950s, pawn shops were the #1 form of consumer credit in the United States. You know, all in all, they're in pretty damn good shape. You see the 3 balls right there?
Yeah?
For over 500-600 years, all over Europe, most people couldn't read. So the way you identified a pawn shop was 3 balls hanging out front.
Yeah. Actually, I noticed on your shirt,
Yeah.
you've got the logo.
What do you want to do, pawn or sell them?
I think I'll sell them.
Okay. The question is, how much you want for them?
Well, these two each are about $550. The big one and this one would be about $450.
So you want 2 grand?
Yeah?
See, I hate this. You brought in something I want for myself, which is always a bad thing. I'll give you $1,000.
For all 4?
For all 4.
Oh, I like them too much. I'd let you have them for $1,000, so I take this one out and keep it.
No, that's not happening.
You like that one too?
I like that one too.
Probably the best I could do for you would be around $1,600. You'll never see him again.
1,400?
$1,500, we have a deal.
It's a deal, man.
All right.
I probably paid more than I should have for these, but it's okay. They're going to look amazing in my store.
Earlier, my dad bought some old movie posters. And since he's too lazy to go get them framed himself, he's sending me and Chum instead.
What's up, man?
Hey, Corey, how you doing?
Brought some posters for you.
Sounds good. We've been framing stuff for the guys for the last few years. We're their go-to guy whenever they need something. Well, these are nice, guys. You don't usually see this anymore. I love the vintage stuff. They're mounted on cotton, which is a good thing. Prior to the early 80s, most of the stuff was shipped folded. Because of the inexpensive paper, it got damaged real easy. By mounting it on the cotton, it actually helps to preserve it and increase the value.
Sweet.
So what'd you guys have in mind for these today?
You know, typical museum glass, black wood frame. On these big ones, I don't really know if I need a matting on them. You know better than I do.
I would definitely recommend the matting. The matting helps to put a little air barrier between the artwork and the glass, so it'll protect the artwork.
So what are you thinking it's gonna cost me on these?
All 4, you're probably looking about $1,200.
About 1,200? This is the side of the business that most people just don't think about. In order to sell stuff for a higher price, you have to make it look nice, and good framing doesn't come cheap. All right, let's do it.
All right, sounds good. I'm assuming you are going to be selling these.
That's what I do, man.
Do you have any idea what you're going to sell them for?
Probably in the range of 1,000 to 2,000 a piece.
Okay. I really like this one, man. Pawn shop politics. I like that. The stuff that they brought in today was very interesting. I had never seen any vintage posters like that. So what do you think about this one? How much you think it's worth selling for?
I'm not sure yet, man. Make me an offer.
Well, the framing would be about $1,200. You think you'd be able to work something out for me?
You'd be framing less, so I'll do a $1,500 for it.
$1,500?
Yeah, I don't think we could sell them yet. Rick likes these.
We run a pawn shop. We're there to make money. I don't care if he likes them.
Okay, I could probably do $1,500.
Deal, David.
All right, sounds good, man.
All right, thanks a lot, buddy.
I'm glad I made a deal with Corey, and it's going to be a great addition to the shop.
This couldn't have worked out better. We get free framing and cash on top. It's like I do this for a living.
Sweet, these look nice, guys. Where's the other one? Pawn shop politics.
I'm not to do it.
No, you're gonna like this. The framer fell in love with one. I sold it to him for $1,500.
You sold the other poster?
Yeah, dude, we broke even already.
I wanted to sell them, I would have done it myself. I want to keep them. I mean, I can't get pawn shop stuff like this every day.
You actually bought art for the store?
Yeah, I mean, they're cool. They're pawn shop stuff.
I'm calling bull here. We're in the business to make money, and that's exactly what I did.
I mean, I got a spot all cleared out on the wall for them.
Oops. Put something else next to him.
No, go back to the frame shop and get it back.
Dude, are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. That poster was one of a kind. Just do it.
I can't win around this joint, dude.